Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Amar from the Dominican Republic, Puerto Plata, Sosua area specifically.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Montreal, Quebec, was born and raised there, and I come from a family of, well, we're five, my dad, my mom. I have a twin sister, fun fact, and a younger brother, and yeah, so that's where I'm from.
Very nice. Where in Montreal?
Specifically in the Laval area, so St. Dorothy, Old St. Dorothy, mature trees, a very nice area to raise a family, young children, very quiet, and yeah, it's a beautiful area. But here I am here in Dominican. So originally in Montreal, I was a part of the corporate world for so many years. For a good 17 years, I worked 10 years in telecom, and then after that worked for a natural gas distributor company in management. And I was at the peak of my career. And at the peak of my career, I started asking myself questions. Am I really doing the right thing? Is my purpose to do something else? I was really questioning myself a lot, and the pandemic hit and my morale went downhill. And I'm a very positive, go-lucky girl, and I got depressed, and I had to go on sick leave. And I'm not afraid to talk about this because I feel like the hardships that you have can help other people heal and get out of what they're going through. So I'm not afraid to say that I was in a depression because I was working from home in the basement of my beautiful house, but I dreaded working from home because I lost the contact with people, which I loved. The people, for me, I'm a people's person. I thrive off other people. I love socializing. I love making people laugh. And just talking and rambling with people. I could do that all day long. And that was taken away for so many of us. And for me, that's where I started saying, we need to take action. And I would tell my husband, like, why don't we move somewhere? Why don't we do something different with our lives? Why don't we give our son another future? And then that's when things started shifting for us. I told my boss that I had to quit. My husband quit his job. And before we quit, though, we came to check out the Dominican Republic, specifically the North Coast, which is beautiful. If you haven't been to Puerto Plata, Cabarete, Sosua area, I highly recommend you come and check it out. So we came for 10 days and really went around. We went grocery shopping. We went to the beach. We went to meet different families that had already relocated here. And we asked all the questions possible in the dictionary and encyclopedia, so to say. And it reassured us that, okay, I think this is where we're supposed to be. We went back home for a few months. My husband was pondering. And then finally came on board. And he said, okay, let's sell everything and go. So we left. We packed everything. Very emotional, but so liberating at the same time, where you can just sell all the material that you have, which brings you absolutely nothing in life because it's material. It's literally, it doesn't bring you life experiences. It doesn't give you a lesson of any kind. It's just material. And I think the reason why we moved here is to get away from consumerism and materialism, and to show our 5-year-old son now that it's okay not to have all the toys and the Legos possible. Instead, you get to go surf on the weekend. You get to play outside. You get to thrive at school that's outside. You're not inside all day long, locked up in a classroom. Story time is on the beach. It's insane. Like, who would have thought, you know? So I highly recommend that you take that leap. Even if it's so scary, the scariest thing you'll do in life will be probably the best decision you've ever made in your life. For us, that's how I feel. And if you were to ask me, would you do it again? Would you sell your house? Would you sell your car? Would you quit your job where you had the highest salary possible? I would answer yes. Yes, because money doesn't buy you happiness. So I was in a very dark place, and I'm slowly coming back to a higher frequency where I'm thriving, where I wake up in the morning and I want to do stuff. I want to make a difference in people's lives. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people have fun. I want them to feel like a child when they're around me. I want them just to be them, where there's no guard, you know? And during the pandemic, actually, I had a vision board in my office in my basement. And on that vision board, I had beaches, I had villas, I had laughter yoga. And one day I said, you know what? I really need to get certified and become a laughter yoga teacher, because my gift in all the jobs or all the friends I had, everyone always said, Rachel, your laugh is so contagious. Do something with your gift. And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? Okay. But you don't realize it until your journey gives you the answers. And that's where I got certified online. I did a 3-day certification, got my certificate, and then I kind of put it on the side. And I waited. And when we moved here, I started going to different temples where they do yoga and all these beautiful spots that a lot of us don't even know they exist. And then I'm like, that's it. I have to start laughter yoga.
Master the art of laughter today with Rachel Amar.
And calm down.
Okay, one more time. Ready? Inhale. And let it go.
Number 1 in Canada for the most contagious laugh, Rachel Amar will teach you how to have fun with life. Add some joy to your heart and cheer on your face. Contact Rachel today. And so, laughter yoga, explain exactly what that is.
So it's a practice like no other. It's basically laughter yoga exercises that I guide you through. So during the class, I'll tell you, okay, we're going to put our thumbs up and we're going to inhale and we're going to laugh. Or do the reverse. And it's exercises where it allows you to actually laugh. You don't leave laughter to chance. You're actually laughing because you're practicing the exercise. And you're doing deep breathing, which brings in fresh oxygen to your lungs. All the stale stuff that's stuck in there comes out. Hence why some people after my classes are like, you know, when you laugh a lot, you kind of get like a bit of phlegm. Sounds gross, but that's what it is. Yeah. It's all the toxins that are coming out of your lungs. Mm-hmm. And what it does, it increases your blood flow. It helps with depression. It helps with pain. It helps with dementia. Like, it just transforms the people. And it's a practice that was founded by Dr. Madan Kataria in India in 1995. And he got just 5 people started one morning. And then he realized, oh, laughter yoga could become a big thing. Because laughter is a medicine. And we all need laughter. And sometimes people can't even answer me when's the last time they had a good belly laugh. People have become too serious. They're stressed out. They tense up. So with laughter yoga, what happens is that you just let go of everything. Your inner child comes out. You want to play. You feel literally like a child. And sometimes you're like, I feel a little silly, but that's the whole point. The point is just to have fun and do the practice. And in my classes, I try to break it up so that it's not a straight hour of laughter, because laughing for an hour is exhausting, and for some people it's energizing. So I do like meditation, I play music, I make you dance, I make you stretch, I make you do gratitude statements. I really pack it in that hour. But let me tell you, when people start, their faces are all tense, and at the end it's like they got a facial, almost like a natural Botox. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really nice to see, especially when I'm like staring at all the faces. I'm like, oh wow, like this person just transformed. And fun fact is that your body can't tell if you're fake laughing or not. You still get the same benefits. So let's say you're not in the mood to laugh today, but you're just smiling. Your body is getting that positive, yes, the serotonin, the endorphins. You just get that boost, you know. And it's so important to laugh. You burn calories, it boosts your immune system. Like I always say, since I started and I've moved here, I'm like probably the healthiest I've been. I like, knock on wood, I haven't gone sick. I get, you know, little stomach things here and there, but we're in Dominican, it could be normal with the water sometimes or the temperature. It's normal, it's your immune system. But overall, I find my immune system much stronger because I teach 2 to 3 times a week at least. And I just love the practice because it just spreads positivity.
Beautiful. Now, you teach in person, but let's say somebody's not here. Do you also teach online?
I do. I teach every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I do 30-minute classes because I used to do an hour online, but an hour is a little too long when you're online. Half an hour, it's like the perfect dose of laughter. And I have people actually from all over the world, from Montreal, from the UK, from Mexico. Like, they can't always join every week, but I do have a WhatsApp group. I check in on Thursdays. Who's down for tomorrow? Send the Zoom link, $5, you're in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, could you also do one-on-one with people?
Yes, of course. So
Right.
with starting laughter yoga here, it's new. People don't know what the practice is really. They're like, laughter yoga, what's that? So oftentimes I'd show up at like Natura Cabana or El Paraíso and I don't have anyone come to my class, or I have one person. I still do the class because my friend told me this. The soul was sent to you for that one-on-one time. And the one-on-ones are as powerful as the group ones. Some people are not comfortable laughing in front of others.
Right.
They feel uncomfortable, right? Because for some of us, laughing is uncomfortable. So for the one-on-ones, it's magical. I did one yesterday actually, and it was amazing. So here in Sosúa Cabarete, I teach on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. at El Paraíso, and Wednesday night at 5 p.m. at Natura Cabana, and then the online class Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So you can catch me in the area or online if you just want to get that dose, 30 minutes. You only need 15 to 30 minutes of straight laughter to get the benefits of laughter, to get those endorphins, to really feel like your body's in another state. So you don't need to do it for an hour. The online class is actually perfect.
Step and Dance Fitness with Rachel Amar right here in Sosúa. You can dance your way to fitness. It doesn't matter if you have a few pounds to lose or if you are already fit and you want to maintain your muscle mass. Contact Rachel. She's fun, she's fit, and she's fabulous. Get the kids involved too. Contact Rachel today for more information on classes and the schedule that she has for you and your kids. With Rachel Amar, Step and Dance Fitness.
Check it out.
So aside from me loving to laugh, I love to dance. Dance is a passion. In Montreal, I was part of dance troupes. I was part of a salsa troupe, bachata troupe, and just my passion. The music also, I just love the music. And recently, I've imported aerobic steps into to here, and I started a step and dance fitness class. Now what it is that you come to the class, we do a warm-up, and then you're going to learn a new routine every week. So I choose different music every week. This week was an Afrobeat song, so it's slow fast. So you're really burning a lot of calories. Last night I had 2 girls come to my class. One of them, super in shape, goes to the gym almost every day. And I told her, if I made you leak of sweat, my goal is like, my purpose is good now. Today I did my job. My job is done. You're leaking from everywhere. She's like, oh my God, I couldn't even follow you. So I break down the routine with no music. We count, we play the music, we stop. And it's a stop and go. And it's about 5 sets of 8 counts that we learn. And it's pretty quick. And then we do that 5 set of 8 counts non-stop on the song, and that's how you get the workout in. And it's incredible. I've only done 3 weeks of this so far, and I could see the momentum building with people interested in it, because people are looking. Not everyone likes to go to the gym. I myself despise gyms. Sorry for the trainers out there, but I no me gusta gyms. I like yo también, tú también. I like being outside, connecting with nature, and I do it at El Paraíso specifically, but if ever you have a group of people that wants to do it elsewhere, I'm mobile. I could take the steps and go teach it somewhere else. Yeah, so if you get me a group of 8 minimum, or maybe 5 minimum, I'll come to you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And you can also teach that online too.
I haven't started online yet because it's fairly new, but yes, I could take it online for sure, as long as the person at home has a step.
Right.
It works.
Or
I mean,
even like a
anything.
coffee table.
A low coffee table that's steady. You don't want something flimsy,
Right.
because I'm not responsible for any injuries. They're not very expensive, the steps. I think they're like $30 something each.
Okay.
You can find them on Amazon. Doesn't have to be a trade, like a name. It doesn't have to be Reebok or anything like that. It could be just normal step, and they're not that expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And you also do it with children.
I do. So I do 3 times a week the adult class. So at El Paraíso, I do Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. for the kids. So I have 6 girls already registered every Saturday morning. And what's beautiful is that the kids do the class with me, and the parents on the other side have coffee, they mingle, they socialize. So it's like the downtime for the parents. That place offers that beautiful setting. You know, you have the yoga temple on the side, the restaurant, so it's separate, and it's actually perfect, and the kids are really, really enjoying it.
Beautiful. And what are the price range right now?
So for a drop-in class, it's about 500 pesos per class, which about $11. And then if you take packages, I obviously give like a special price. So if you do a package of 4, it's 1,800 pesos. And if you do a classes of 8, it's 3,200 pesos.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And so
in dollars, I don't know the exchange rate in my head, but
$40.
yeah.
And then,
Yeah. So far I have some girls just doing drop-ins because they don't want to commit to every week, which is totally fine. I'm very open. So I have a WhatsApp group. Every Sunday I send out the slots of time, and people just register up to 8 spots, and it's working. It's working good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So also, if there's any advice that you can give anyone.
So the advice I would give to anyone who's looking to relocate to the Dominican Republic, or any country of that matter, is to really maybe come to check it out first, because you don't want to sell everything that you own, come to a new country, and then it's really not what you expected. So try it out for a few, maybe 2 weeks, a few weeks if it allows you to. The other piece of advice I would say is try and have something remote, something steady before relocating, because if you think moving here you'll find a job, it's not that easy. I mean, yes, you can open a business, but get ready for a little bit of challenges. Like everywhere, a new business, it takes time. It's not going to take off in a matter of a year. It's a few years, just like in Canada or the States. A new business requires work, effort, consistency, persistency, and all those things. To relocate also with a young child, we have a 5-year-old. It's been magnificent because there's so many different schools that you can choose from. You can homeschool. I have a lot of friends that homeschool as well. They've hired teachers to homeschool also to come to the house. So the formula is, and that's another thing, so important. Everyone's formula is their unique formula, and not to compare yourself to anybody, because everyone's journey is different. And some families may be buying homes, great. Other families might be renting. That's okay too. So not to come here and get into the North American grind or American grind that we're used to. It's really to decompress, give yourself time and grace. It's okay to doubt yourself. It's okay to question yourself. Those are all normal steps of relocating. But I can assure you, after the year, I feel at home. I feel relaxed. I feel like we're always exposed to the sun here. Yes, we have rainy days. Yes, we have hurricanes. Yes, we have storms, but it's not that bad because the mountains protect us. And to get used to the culture and the way that the Dominicans are. They're beautiful people. They're always happy-go-lucky with the little things that they have. I wouldn't change this for anything. If you were to pay me $1 million to go back to Canada, I would say no, thank you. You know, happiness is key, and having less is more. So I'm Rachel Amar. You can follow me on Instagram, Rachel_Amar, and you can reach me on WhatsApp on my number. I still don't know it off by heart.
It's right here on the screen.
It's right here on the screen. You can follow me on TikTok as well, Rachel Amar, and on my Facebook page, my Laughter Yoga with Raquelita. And yes, follow me. I'm always posting some positive stuff, exercises you can do at home, and something to uplift you every day. Follow me.